Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to an unusual version of Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. And today's puzzle is not today's puzzle, or rather, I should say, today I am making a corrections video because a couple of days ago I put up a video on one of the Guardian's hard level puzzles. And I made a mistake in the filling in candidates, which was faulty logic. Actually, or rather, I put. This is very weird, but I wrote the wrong candidate number in, which actually worked out in the end. I mean, the final version was correct, but it meant that actually I shouldn't have been able to solve it using the numbers that I wrote in, so it was just a fluke, in fact. I'm going to leave that video up, and hopefully you will have linked from that video to this video to see the mistakes, to see the correct version, I should say. And many thanks to viewer Clive, who pointed out my mistake there, because I actually don't often watch these videos, to be honest with you. I don't like the sound of my own voice. And so generally after I've finished, I upload them and try to forget about them. But if there is a mistake, I'm unlikely to see it. So I am reliant on viewers to point out any mistakes. And this is the second time I started this channel on the 1st of January 2021, and it's now the 21st of June. So this is the second time I've had to put up a corrections video. So I am grateful to anybody that points out mistakes. I don't claim to be infallible at Sudoku for sure, a long, long way from it. In fact, the solution is far from my mind now. So I looked and saw the point that he was making and found that he was correct. And so I've designed to make a new video for you. Hopefully this time with the correct solution. But I did notice that it was a really tough one. It took a long time for me. So since I kind of haven't looked at it, any of the bits that I got right, this one is going to take me a long time. So I'm armed with a cup of tea. That's a British armament. And if you hear me chinking, that's the sound of me drinking tea at any time. But normally I have no idea if these videos are going to be short or long, but I'm pretty sure that this one is going to take a long time, because originally it took me a long time, and this is going to take me even longer if I don't have some kind of strange logic to work from. So let me look at the puzzle. I'm not going to bother how to explain the rules, because just watch the other video if you want to know the rules and what not to do. And let's have a look. Let's take a mouthful of tea and look at the puzzle. Okay, first number I see is 7. 7 is what hits me. So 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking here, 7 across and 7 here. And so this is a 7 there. It could be even slower than the first time I did it. Oh, I don't remember it being quite this difficult before. Maybe I was feeling fresher on that day. Oh, okay, so 4 blocking down here and 4 blocking this square limits us to a 4 here or here, right? So that means 4 will be blocking along here, 4 will be blocking along here, and 4 will block this square. So 4 has to come there, like so. Okay, I'm going to start filling in candidates immediately because I just remembered that I didn't just remember, of course, I know it was difficult, but I realise there don't seem to be many really easy gimmies. So 5 blocking along here and 5 blocking here means that 5 has got to be a pair here and here. And 5 blocking along here means that there's no 5 in this square, right? So 5 is blocked here and here, so that means that 5 has got to appear in those 2 squares. That's something I can see. I'm not sure if I did that in the other video or not, but sixes are blocking across here, so 6 and 6 like this. Two blocking down here, 2 blocking across here gives us a pair of 2s in these 2 squares here. Three blocking across here and 3 blocking up here. Oh no, that will be 3 squares. No, let's not do that. Oh, excuse the revving car outside. 5 blocking across here, 5 blocking up here means 5 has to appear either here or here. 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking up here. I'm not sure if you can hear this sound or not. I'm using background noise reduction anyway today because I have the fan on, and I'm hoping that it's cutting out the sound of some kind of angle grinder or something which is nearby. 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking up here means 2 is either here or here. Four blocking here and 4 blocking here, as I mentioned earlier. Well, I don't know if you can hear this background noise because, as I said, I'm cutting it out, but it's really loud here. 6 blocking up here, 6 blocking up here gives a pair of 6s here. And I'm not sure that I can get anything else without filling in candidates. I don't know if I got further than this last time. 1 blocking down here, so 1 is a pair here or here. I don't know if I got further than this last time or not. But anyway, I'm not doing very well today in this version either. So, oh dear. I'm going to have to pause the video because it is just getting closer and closer. Whatever that thing is, it's closer and closer, and I can't hear myself think here. So I'm going to pause the video until the noise stops. Okay, I'm back after quite a long break there. It turns out the local authorities were kind of cutting the grass and moss on paving stones in the street using some kind of I don't know what it was, very unsuitable device, but anyway, it made a lot of smoke and a huge amount of noise, filled my house with smoke since the door was open, and made me completely lost my track on concentration since I went into the other room and watched TV, and now I'm back and now looking at the puzzle for the first time in a while, and I've completely forgotten where everything was. That's a problem, isn't it, Sudokans? Fellow Sudokans, do you follow that? Do you have that problem too, that if you are distracted and have to come back later, you kind of more or less have to begin again, you know? I can still hear them sweeping outside. That's the sweep up job that they're doing. Anyway, back to our puzzle. If I remember correctly, I was about to fill in all the candidates because I don't think I was getting anywhere. I don't think I was getting anywhere, and so I was thinking that I'm going to have to fill in all the candidates, and that's what I'm probably going to do right now. Okay, now this is where I made a mistake before, I believe. I falsely assumed I put in 2 and 2 here mistakenly. For some reason I went down here and I filled in candidate 2, 2, and I wrote a 3 here for God knows what reason. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it just shows you that strange things happen when you lose concentration just for a second. Anyway, so let's do that again now. So 2 does block down here, and I'll put it in these squares here. 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks across here, and that's it. So 6 goes here, 7, 8 blocks down here, and blocks this square here. Is that it? I believe so. So 8's in these squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 blocking across here, down here. So these 4. Okay, so 9 can come in these squares here. Alright, up here now, 1 we have 2, 3 blocking across this middle, 3 blocking here, so 3 can appear in these squares, 4 blocking here, gives us 4's, like so. 5's we have, 6 we have, 7 we have, 8 we have, missing a 9. No help on 9's anywhere, so like this. Then up here, 1, 2, 3 blocking up here, 4 we have, 5 is blocking up the middle. Oops, nearly did it again. There we go. Filling in candidates that shouldn't be there. Now, so no 5 here. I've limited 5 to these squares, and no 5 here. So that means 5 has got to appear somewhere in this row here. So no 5 there, no 5 there. So yay, we've got a number. Okay, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No ideas on 6's anywhere, do we? No. Okay. 6. 7 we have, 8's blocking up the middle here, and that's it. Oh, so many candidates. I don't think it was quite this bad last time. 9 blocking here. Maybe I found some, maybe there's more to find before I start filling in all the candidates. Certainly easily possible. So is there anything here that's useful? 6, 3, 9, 3. Okay, so 9, 6, 3, 6, 3, and 9, 6, 3. So I believe I found that last time. That rings a bell. I can't quite remember, but it seems familiar. So 3 numbers in 3 squares. Let's get rid of the 9 here, and the 9 down here, and the 6 down here, and that will leave us with 4, 2. Yes, this was the mistake that I made before. Somehow or another, I managed to include a 3 there or something, I don't know, instead of a 2, and I had assumed that I'd found a single number when in fact I hadn't. Okay, so 2, 4 there. Right. What else? Okay, not much else. Right, so it somehow seems even worse than last time, and it was tough last time. Let's go this side, shall we? So 1 is done, 2 blocks here and across here, so 2 like this. 3, 4 we have, 5 blocking along this row here, so 5 candidates here, 6 we have 7, 8 blocking here, so 8 in these 3 squares, and finally 9 just blocking down here, so 9 like this. Okay. Don't know if we're getting anywhere. Right, let's fill in this bottom block here. So 1 blocking down here, 1 here. So that's 1s in these locations. 2 blocking down here. And that's it. 2s. 3's blocking down here, and 3 blocking this square also. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocking down here, and 7 across here. So 7's in the middle, so that means 7's can appear in any corner square. 8 we have, and 9 blocking down here, and in 4 squares now. Oh dear, so many candidates, really lots. Right, okay, let's keep at it. 1 across here. Breathing, sighing like it's a chore. It's not a chore, it's enjoyable. It just is also, you know, it's work too, like in a way, you know, you have to work to get this pleasure. Pleasure is always better if you work for it, I find. 2 blocking down here, so 2 in these locations here. 3 blocking across the top, and that's it. So 3's like this. 4, 5, 6 blocking across the top, and 6 blocking down here. So 6 is like this. 7 across here, 7 here. So again, any available corner squares can have 7. 8 across the middle here, and that's it. So 8 like this. And 9 we already have. Oh, there's so much, so many candidates, so many candidates. Was it really as bad as this before? I guess not, because I didn't cheat, but I I fluked it last time. Okay. Alright, my eyes are scanning and looking for anything that I think might be useful, but still need to do more. So okay, let's do this block here. 1 blocks across here, so 1 there. 2 we have. 3 also blocking across this middle row. 4 across the top, and 4 here, so 4 available in these locations. 5, 6, 7 we have. 8 across the bottom here. 8. And 9 just blocking this square. Yay, that will give us an 8, right? Okay, so 9, 9, get rid of that 8, 9, get rid of that 8, because we found a single 8. I think I found that before. Does that? I believe that I found that on the previous video as well, and it took me, but maybe it's taken me longer this time to get it. I'm not sure. So let's get rid of candidate 8 there, and that will give us a pair of 8s up here. So I'm going to promote these to the top left of the cell so that I can see that it's a pair. It just will make things a bit easier for me. Okay, I get rid of candidate 8 down here. Let's see what's missing here, shall we? So what's missing? 1 is limited to the end squares. 2 we don't have. No, we see 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 7. That's all of them. That's four possibilities in this cell. So that's not going to be very helpful, I guess, unless we had everything blocking here. 1, 1. If we had a 1 blocking here, that would be okay. But of course, it's impossible, a technical impossibility. So just got to get on with it. 9, 931. How about over here now? 9. Okay, can't see anything. So let's do this side. 3 blocking up here. So 3 is like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is our next number. 7 again in the corners. Okay, 8 blocking up here. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, 9 we have already. Alright, so we have 4 and 8 here. A pair, 4 and 8. Let's just check we've got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 4 and 8 here. So no 8 can appear here. So that was because I promoted that to a pair, so I can actually see now very quickly that 8 goes here. Like so. Now, any other 4s or 8s down here? No. We're left with 1, 9, 5, 5, 9, and 1, 9, which is correct 3 numbers in 3 squares. Is it going to give us anything else up here? Yes, of course we've got to get rid of candidate 8 here as well. We don't have any other 4s there. So 6, 7, 3, 5, 7, 3. Okay. Okay. Still just making sure I haven't got to move anything else. Okay. Alright, let's carry on. So, 1 block left to fill in the candidates. So 1 across here and 1 across here. So 1s can appear anywhere up here. 2s, okay, 3s. 3s can go anywhere. Any? Is there anything else? 4s. Okay, 3s can go anywhere. Fours are blocked here and along here, so 4s have to go like this. 5, 6 blocks up here. Okay. 7 again, corner squares, very popular today. 7s in any corner squares. 8's blocking up here, and that's it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 9 blocking along here, 9 blocking up here. But I do see something, of course. I haven't even got room to put that in my way. I see that's a single 3 after I've filled in all the candidates. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Phew. This is where, if you did it on a computer, it would be better, actually, more effective, I think. So now, get rid of candidates 3. Okay, let's just fill in the 7 here as well while I'm doing that. So let's get rid of candidates 7 and 3. Let's do it down here first of all, 7 and 3. Okay, now get rid of candidates 7 and 3 here. So that leaves us with 2, 1 and 2, 1. That's okay. This 3 is gone now. This 3 is gone. This 3 is gone. This 3 is gone. This 3 is gone. And the 7 also. Let's look carefully. Okay, let's get rid of this 3 here. And guess what? Get rid of this 3 here. And that gives us 5. That's nice, isn't it? So now let's come back and get rid of candidate 5 here like this. And candidate 5 up here like so. Okay. 7, 3, 7, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Make sure I'm getting rid of candidates here because often amiss in removing candidates. I must admit it's my worst failing in terms of Sudoku. I have many failings in terms of life, but in terms of Sudoku, it's failing to remove candidates when I should. So, okay, so 7 here, there we are. Thank you. So that leaves 7 as a pair up there. That's not going to give us anything here, is it? So 6, 3, 6, 3 now, and now we have 8, 6. So the 6 can't exist because 6 and 3, 6 and 3, no 6 there now, so that's got to be an 8. Down here we have 8 or 1, clearly that's a 1. Let's do some candidate removal here. So let's get rid of candidate 8 here, and 8 here, and also candidate 1 here, like this. Candidate 8 here, and 8 here. And 1 here, and that limits us to 1 over here, so this has to be a 1 now. Okay, 1 blocking here, 1 will be up here. This is a 1, and this is a 2. Right, now let's go and get rid of candidate 2 down here. In fact, we could place the 2 up there as well. Look, 2 was part of a pair. Before I forget, let's put in the 2 up here. And that will leave us with what? 964, 964, 3 numbers, 964. That looks good. Right, now back down here, let's get rid of candidate 2 here and candidate 1. Don't need that anymore. 2 and 1, get rid of that. 2. And it leaves us with 6, 3. So 6, 3 can't exist again. So I can get rid of candidate 6 and 3 here. And that will leave me now with 8, 7 pair here. Are there any 8s or 7s to get rid of? No. Nothing there. Some strange noise coming from my garden. I think it's the doing out there. Anyway, right. So this one means that that one can't exist now. 1 is limited to this lower row. So we are gradually making progress, but there's so many candidates here, at the beginning. It's kind of disheartening when you see so many. It's not disheartening. It's a kind of phew feeling, if you know what I mean. Right. So now let's. What else? I'm going to make sure that I've tried to make sure that I've not messed up in candidate removal again. So 3, 9, 6, 4, and 3. 9, 6, 4, and 3, 3, 4, 6, 6, 3, okay. Right, okay. This is a very slow moving Sudoku. Sometimes it goes very fast. Today I'm not going very fast because I want to get it right, since this is a corrections video, since I messed up last time. Full of distractions today though. Right, now what do we know? 964, 964. Let's get rid of candidate 2 along here now. 2, 2, 2, and 2. And now this will give me a 2 up here, right? 2 blocking along here now. So that's got to be a 2 there. And that means this 2 here can't exist. It's part of a pair. So I can fill in its pair. There you go. I'm left with a single 4 down here now, I believe. Is that right? 4, blocking on the 4 is one of those 2 squares. Yeah. 4 is here. Get rid of candidate 4 there. That'll leave us 8's here, right? So 8 has to be in one of these 2 squares now. So that's got to be an 8 up here. 7 or 2 here, so that's a 7. 7 or 3 up here, now that's a 3. 3 or 6, that's a 6. 6 and 3 we have, so that's a 7. Okay, some progress. No 7 here or here anymore. The 2 now is here, right? 2 blocking along here and 2 down here. So this is a 2. And we are overwriting a 5, so the 5 goes there. In this block now, that's not a 5. That's the only 5 left. So 5 must go there. 9 or 2, we have a 2 already, so that's a 9. This will now be a 3. 6 or 3. This was 8 or 7, so clearly that's now a 7. 6 and 3, 6 and 3, that's not a 6. That's got to be a 9. Which leaves us with 8 and 6 here now. I'm gonna write 8 and 6 at the top, just because these candidates are getting in the way a bit. It's a bit confusing with all the crossings out, so just to remind myself now, what's left here? 3 or a 1 here, so that's clearly a 1, and the last number there is 9. 9, 5 we have already, so that's got to be a 1. This has to be a 2, the last number in this column. I hope that's right. 1, 2. Just double checking to make sure I haven't made any other mistakes. Right, 6 or 3 here, that's a 3. 3 or 9, that's a 9. Let's get rid of candidate 9 in this block now. I'm doing it carefully, trying to not to be too eager. 1 is missing. 1 is not allowed there, I should say. In fact, 1 is now limited to this square. 1 blocks along here, 1 blocks along here, and 1 blocks up here. So that's a 1. 9 or 3 here, so that's clearly a 3. 3 or 5 here, that's clearly a 5. 5 or 4, that has to be a 4. 4 or 6 is a 6 now. The last number here is a 3. What's left here? 9, 4 or 3. 9 and 3 we have, so that's a 4. That's a 9. 3, 6 or 3, that's a 6. And that's a 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4, isn't it? No, 4 here, yeah, so that's a 4. Back over here, 4 or 8, that's an 8, and that's the 4. What's left? Get rid of candidate 4 here. Get rid of candidate 8 here. And that leaves us with a 9, 6 and 9, 6. Have we not got that yet? 9, 6, 9, 6. Get rid of 4, 9, 6 up here. That looks to be okay. Oh, look, there's one number missing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6. So 6 goes here. So now we know that's a 9 and that's a 6. This has to be a 9. What's left? Down here, 8 or 6. So 6 is not here. 6 has to be here. And 8 has to be here. Back up here. This is an 8. And the last number, 1, 2, 3, it's a 5, isn't it? 5. But I'm going to double check because that was a struggle. Definitely a hard level puzzle, this one. It I don't know how long it took me the first time, even with the fluke, but I do remember it being a struggle. But second time, equally as much of a struggle. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. If you see any errors in my videos, please point them out in the comments. And thank you for those people who provide alternative solutions as well. I know many of you put up other suggestions and alternatives, and often I miss things when I'm playing live on video, and I appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day, have a great week, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.